sophomore from Fort Myers, Florida, number 4, Trevor Pittman. At guard, a 6'2" senior from Charleston, South Carolina, number 10, Devin D. And at forward, a 6'5" junior from Romulus, Iowa, number 21, Sean Vanderhorst. Bruins are coached by Leslie Uara, assisted by Dr. Tony Miller and John Barry.
Well, it's been one of those days here in Greenville where coffee just didn't do the trick to provide some energy, but good thing it's game day inside the Davis Fieldhouse tonight, where the Bruins look to provide some energy and excitement as they face the Columbia College Koalas. My name is Trenton Goldsmith, and I'll be on the call tonight, and I got to tell you, it's going to be another exciting 40 minutes of gameplay here tonight. The last time the Bruins played the Koalas was the first game of the season, an exhibition game on the road against Columbia, where they lost 74-55, but there has been a lot of growth since then, and it's going to be a completely different game than it was the first time. Chad Vanderhart taking the tip tonight against Nakia Johnson. Vanderhart wins it back to Trevor Pittman, who is one player to watch tonight. He's getting comfortable, finding his rhythm, becoming an absolute force for the Bruins. There's Devin Dean. Over to Brunson. Brunson saves that from going out of bounds and backcourt. Trevor Brunson to Vanderhart. Vanderhart was looking over to Pouncey, but now Pittman at the top, under 10 to shoot. Vanderhart picks up his dribble, finds Brunson, 3 to shoot on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good. But rebounded by Devin Dean. Strong to the rack. Devin Dean puts it away, gives the Bruins a lead early. Starters for the Koalas, number 1, Chandler O'Bannon. Number 2, Thomas Whitley. 15, A.J. Vaught. 22, Kendall Brasfield. And 41, Nakia Johnson. That's Vaught on the drive. Dish and put up and in by Whitley. Whitley landed funny. Limps down the court. Looks to be okay. And we got a 2-2 ball game, 1 minute in. Brunson for 3 again. Off the rim again. Starts 0 for 2 on the night. Koalas go the other way. Ball gets stuck on the hands of Vaught. Kicked out for 3, and that's good by Whitley. Whitley, 5 quick points. He's still limping up the court. You can tell he's just in a little bit of pain, but it did not seem to bother him there on the 3. Pittman loses control. Bruins are coming off of a big win on the road. Vanderhart driving dish and taken away by Brasfield. A couple early turnovers by the Bruins, and that one's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay Koala's ball. Bruins are coming off of a big win this past weekend against Asbury University, which is the first program win against Asbury, where they won 84-71. 2 highlights from that game was freshman Justin Skelton scoring 22 points off the bench, along with Trevor Pittman scoring 21. Big game for both of them, and they're both on a roll. And tonight they're going to look to continue that roll. We're going to see a lot of minutes off the bench by Skelton and also by Brandon Wilkins. Brandon Wilkins is a great basketball player, but he just has to find his rhythm. Brunson, another 3, and he finds that one. Started 0 for 2, didn't let it bother him. Shooter's going to shoot, and he makes that one and ties it at 5. Vaught with the ball. Vaught getting cut off. Has to keep going around. Great move by Vaught to cut off Vanderhart from the basket. And Vaught scores for his first 2 points of the night. Dean to Brunson. Brunson having a hard time finding it. Shoots it again, and that's no good. Koalas go the other way. Whitley drive and kick to Vaught. Vaught, good pump fake. And a fancy finish, no good. That would have been a highlight. Bruins go the other way. Pittman. 1 against 3 right now, holds up. And the Bruins start their offense back. Tosadas Pouncey and now Vanderhart in the corner. Vanderhart with the long sleeves on today. Devin Dean for three. It's good. Devin Dean. When Devin Dean's shot is on, this Bruins offense is dangerous. Chandler O'Bannon, leading scorer for the Koalas, and that's no good, but rebounded and put up and in by Nakia Johnson, the transfer from Allen University. This is the first year of the program for this basketball team from Columbia College, so most of their team are transfers. They have a couple from Francis Marion, a couple from Morris College, and then others from Allen and other community colleges in the area. Tostatis Pouncey for three. It's good. Tostatis Pouncey, nothing but net. He's a much improved shooter from last year. He was more just a drive and kick guy last year, some fancy finishes, shots here and there, but he's a shooting force this year for the Bruins offense. First foul tonight. That one's going to be against Trevor Brunson, and that one's going to lead us to the first media timeout, the sub-16 media timeout. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. It's located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton. I encourage you to check them out today. They have the best service of any Chick-fil-A in the area, and that's just my personal opinion. Just a couple minutes, we'll be back. The Bruins lead 11-9. We are back from the media timeout. Columbia College with the same lineup, but on the Bruins side, Braxton Murray checking in for Shad Vanderhart. I think this is just a quick coaching opportunity with Coach Miller and Shad as they're having a conversation right now on the bench. But Braxton Murray, freshman, gaining confidence on this Bruins side. Definitely has a lot of skill. He's long, can grab rebounds, and he knows his role, which is the most important thing on this team. Pittman dancing on the big man. And now kicks out to Pouncey. And now Murray going to work in the post. Now Pittman from the corner. No good. Dean was there to try to get the rebound, but went too high, jumped too early, and now the Qualls with the ball. That's Vaught, the shifty lefty. Wow, saved by Pittman. Murray going the other way. Braxton Murray kicked to Tostatis Pouncey for three again, short. Great box out right there by Thomas Whitley. And that's going to be a foul called against Braxton Murray. It's his first, team second. A.J. Vaught, transfer from Morris College. Played against Nakia Johnson last season against Allen University. Now they're teammates this year. I think it's pretty cool. And there's another one from Morris. Dean takes that one away. He's on the run. And that one is called an offensive foul on the push. Devin Dean knows it, nods, and just walks down the court. It's a tough one to just say, yeah, that was on me, but Dean does it. Get the move on like nothing ever happened. Whitley looking for his best option. Now to O'Bannon. Back to Whitley on the elbow. Risky pass, and that somehow finds Johnson, and Johnson's going to win a trip to the free throw line. It's the second foul in just a minute or two by Braxton Murray. So Shad Vanderhart's about to go check back in. Nakia Johnson shooting 36%, but percentage doesn't matter. Makes that one. Vanderhart coming back in. Braxton Murray checking back out. Tay Burton checking in for Chandler O'Bannon on the Koala side. Tay Burton's a junior, transfer from Gadsden State Community College. Nakia Johnson on the second one, no good. And there's Burton making a difference right away, grabbing the offensive board, but Pittman takes it away. Pittman on the run. Pittman, easy lay. Bruins lead 13-10 now. Tay Burton gets caught up at the top of the key. And now Kendall Brasfield, Burton. Whitley from the free throw line, no good. Putback is no good. What a save by Pouncey, throwing it over his head. Dean gathers and the Bruins go the other way. Devin Dean drives strong. Kicks to Brunson, back to Dean in the corner. And now Pittman. 12 on the shot clock. Brunson with the ball, figuring out what to do. Vanderhart. Dean. Brunson gets hand checked. That was going to be a foul against Tay Burton. The shot clock will be reset to 20. Helps the Bruins out a little bit. It's getting stuck. Brings in Austin Harrell, the sophomore transfer from Francis Marion, for his first minutes of the night. Harrell averages 7.8 points a game. Pittman and now Dean. Dean driving. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Dean cuts back. And now Vanderhart. And another foul. Now against Thomas Whitley. These fouls are really saving this Bruins offense right now. They're driving and kicking, but not finding any options. Vanderhart directing the offense. Brunson coming up for three. Pump fake now on his right hand. Pouncey back to Brunson. 8 on the shot clock. Brunson is called with the travel. The pivot foot shifted a little bit. And that brings in freshman Justin Skelton. I'm not going to quite call him a freshman phenom yet, but if he can keep doing what he's been doing the past few games, let me tell you, he could be labeled a freshman phenom. He is fantastic. Confidence is through the roof right now, and he's just a baller. He knows how to score. He knows how to play defense, and he just knows what to do in the right time. Good defense by Pouncey, and that one's off the hands of Burton, and it goes the other way. Bench is deep to start this game. Connor Barfield coming in. Junior from Noblesville, Indiana, coming in for Tostadas Pouncey. Would love to see Barfield continue to get more minutes. Pittman driving, and that one's poked from behind. It's going to stay Bruins ball with 17 on the shot clock. They'll get it from under the basket. Neither team has scored in about a minute and a half. So it's still 13-10. Pittman inbounding the ball. Brunson, pump fake, drive, reconnects, and puts it in. He somehow got around that plant. Probably would have been a charge, but that shot from Burton was way off. Bruins with a chance to extend their 15-10 lead. Vanderhart to Pittman. Pittman driving on his left. Floater with his right. And misses, but is fouled. So he's going to win a trip to the free throw line. Shooting 73% on the season. And that one's going to take us to our sub-12 media timeout. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Back from the media timeout. Pittman at the free throw line for the Bruins. Again, shooting 73% on the season. Last time we were here, he hit a game winner and a game-winning steal right after that to seal the win. Makes the first one. Quick one dribble, makes the second one, going 2 for 2. Bruins now lead 17-10. Quick half-court defense right there. And the Qualls will try to settle in. Harrell. Now Burton. Burton all the way to the lane and puts it in. Tay Burton. Half-court pressure by O'Bannon. Trap was on its way, but Pittman goes the other way. Now the trap is here. Cross-court pass to Skelton. Skelton pump fake drive. Back on and puts it in from the mid-range. Harrell. And that's good defense by Skelton. Stays Koala's ball. Tostadas Pouncey is going to come in for Trevor Pittman. Give him a little breather. Coach Jake Deere on Columbia's side is not happy with his team right now. He expects better movement on their offensive side. Burton, great backdoor cut and put in. Looks like Thomas Whitley. Burton's found him on that. That was hard to see from up here. Barfield. Vanderhart. Vanderhart in the corner, backing down Harrell. Vanderhart to the rim. And that one's going to be called a hook and hold against Vanderhart. Offensive foul. Unfortunate foul. First foul of the game. Devin Dean comes back in for Trevor Brunson. And that's the third offensive foul of the night for the Bruins. Great defense, and Vanderhart's on the run. Vanderhart slows it up a little bit. Finds Dean. Dean pump fake. Has defenders all over him, and he's going to get to the free throw line. It was only a matter of time before he got fouled. It's hard to not be jumpy as a defender in that. Devin Dean has struggled from the free throw line this season, though, shooting 42%. Looking to turn that around. First one off the back iron. Not trying to announce or jinx this, but according to stats, he is going to make this one. My bad, guys. This is the second one. Score is still 19-14. Bruins Silva, a 5-point lead. Defense holding up very well. This zone defense is very hard for teams to get through. Brasfield. Cross-court pass to Burton. Good closeout by Skelton. Brasfield, pump fake drive. Good pass and slam by Chandler O'Bannon. Leads only 3 now for the Bruins. Vanderhart driving on his left and easy lay. Chad Vanderhart wants more like that. And that one's pass is going to be a little off. Bruins are going to win possession back. A.J. Vaught coming back in along with Mac Washington. His first action of the night, one of the transfers from Morris College. He's a junior from Marion, South Carolina. Cut by Skelton. Vanderhart couldn't get it there. Vanderhart up against Whitley. Finds Barfield. Barfield for 3. No good. It's going to stay here. Skelton was pushed underneath. It's going to be an offensive foul or defensive foul on the rebound. Pouncey's going to inbound this one for the Bruins under the basket. Bruins are going to go 4 flat near the baseline. Vanderhart gets it in the corner. Vanderhart drives. Kick to Dean. Dean spin, and that was blocked, but Dean gets it on the tip. Pouncey. Now Skelton from 3 and fouled. Does not go in, but he's going to get 3 free throws. It's the second foul against Mac Washington. Second foul in just about 25 seconds or so. Just came in. Skelton makes the first one. He's a great free throw shooter, shooting 87% to begin the season. Second one rims out. Brunson coming back in for Barfield. Good quality minutes from Barfield. Skelton looking to go 2 for 3 on this trip. And he does. Bruins back up 7. Most of their games so far this season have just been games of runs where teams would go on a 7-0 run, Bruins would go on a 9-0 run, another team would go on a 7-0 run. That one was in the whole entire way by Kendall Brasfield. I think I had the best angle on that shot out of anyone in the gym. Absolutely on a rope. Vanderhart, Euro step through the lane. Skelton for 3 in the corner. You bet! Koala's looking to go quick. Bruins defense gets back. Good defense by Tostadas Pouncey against Vaught. Vaught cross-court pass to Brasfield. Pouncey wanted that one. Toe on the line. It's going to be a 2-pointer if it's good. Nope. Tipped. And that one's off the heel of Vaught, so it's going to go the Bruins' way. And that's going to lead us to the sub-8 media timeout. The Bruins up 26-19. Pittman's going to check back in after we are back from the timeout. Brunson with the ball. Vanderhart. And now Skelton. Vanderhart backing down in the post. Forced shot almost, but Vanderhart gets it to go. Good ball moved by the Koalas. Vaught with it. Amongst the trees, kick out to Brasfield. Step back for 3. And Brasfield puts another one in. Kendall Brasfield averaging 12.9 on the season. He does lead the team, although there are just about 4 other teammates that are really close to him. Brunson for 3. And the answer, Trevor Brunson. quickly again by the Koalas. Brasfield, that one's tipped by Brunson. Skelton, and now Dean going the other way. Dean's a strong. No one can drag him down, and he gets a trip to the free throw line. He wanted that hand one, pounding the pad. But he's going to go back to the free throw line for a chance to redeem himself a little bit from his last trip. Dean 0 for 2 so far tonight. There it is. That's what we like to see. And checking in for the first time tonight is Brandon Wilkins and Josh Dorsey. I don't know when. It might be tonight. It might not be tonight. But let me tell you, Josh Dorsey is going to have his breakout game sometime soon. I've been watching him in practice and the walkthroughs. He's finding that shooting rhythm. And once he knocks down one shot in a game, I think that's gonna break a barrier that he's been waiting to break so far this season. I have full confidence Josh Dorsey is going to be a huge part in the second half of this season in the spring semester. That one is another forced turnover. This Bruins defense is like a swarm of bees. Brandon Wilkins, the calm and smooth sophomore. He has struggled as of late. So he needs to find his confidence. He has the shot. He has the ability. And he was shooting really well in the walkthrough earlier today. He finds Pittman. And now Brunson. Brunson step back three. That was tipped. Fought for by Dean. Dean tips it up to himself off the backboard. And shot clock, no shot clock violation. That did hit the rim. It's getting tipped all over the place. And Pittman's going to gather it. He is 12 on the shot clock. He has to hurry up a little bit up the floor. Pittman against Vaught. And now Wilkins. Wilkins step back three. Short. And that one's going to go the other way. We're finally going to get a small pause to catch our breath. That's O'Bannon. And now Whitley, no good off back iron. Ripped down by Devin Dean. And now Brunson driving. Brunson would have been such a fancy lay, but he gets fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line as well. Lots of free throws here for the Bruins so far. Brunson shoots 81% from the free throw line. Brunson makes the first one. Both teams with a couple late subs on this. Vanderhart's going to come back in for Brunson if he makes this one. Now he's going to have to wait till the next dead ball. But Nakia Johnson checking back in for the Koalas. And Brunson makes that one, so Vanderhart will come back in. And the Bruins are going to look to press. Have Wilkins and Pittman up there against the two guards. Got to mention Alvaro Mendez checked in the game for the Koalas. Mendez transferred from Point University, which is also where his former coach, or his coach right now, used to coach. And that one wasn't rebounded by the Bruins, put back and in. Yeah, so head coach Jake Deere was previously the head coach at Point University, and Mendez came with him. Wilkins thought about a three. Good closeout defense by O'Bannon, and now he's stuck and finds Pittman. 15 on the shot clock. Dorsey now. Vanderhart thought about a three. Head fake drive. Wild shot and can't find it. Coach Miller's not happy. Mendez for three. Pure. Leads back to 7. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Pittman. Dean. Dean looking into Vanderhart. Vanderhart has the mismatch. Go to work, Shad Vanderhart. Kicks to Dorsey. Dorsey for three in the corner. He's fouled. And he's going to get 3 free throws. And again, Coach Deere's getting frustrated at his team for fouling on these three-pointers. That's the second three-point foul of the game. And that one's going to take us to our final media timeout of the half. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Back from the media timeout, Josh Dorsey at the line, shooting 3 free throws. First one goes long. He shoots 57% on the season. Spent a half of free throws here for the Bruins tonight. And that one gets the roll. And now he's looking to go 2 for 3 on this trip. Puts that one in. I wasn't going to say it like I did last time, but according to the stat, he was going to make that one. Thought I would say that in retrospect and not before it, because announcer jinx is very real. And now the Koalas look to answer. Vaught with a three-pointer. Short. I think that was tipped. Yeah, that's going to stay here. That's going to stay here. That was tipped. It wasn't touched by Dorsey. Dorsey's looking around like, I didn't touch that, but the shot originally was tipped by Skelton. So the shot clock's going to stay the same at 17. Vaught's going to inbound it. Post up. Blocked by... Oh, man. Blocked by Vanderhart, but then gathered and slammed down by Brasfield. Leads back to 7. Bruins offense looking to go back to work. Skelton now finds Vanderhart, kicks to Dorsey. Dorsey was out of bounds when he grabbed it. And that one's going to go back the Koala's way. Just a quick thing of spatial awareness there. It's easy to get lost in the corner on that. Mendez into Johnson. Johnson against Vanderhart. Johnson up strong, puts it in. A little body check to Vanderhart after the play. Neither one seemed to be bothered by it. Bruins lead now down to 5. Pittman driving against Mendez off the foot. Gets it. Dorsey now driving on his dominant hand. Shot with his non-dominant hand, and it was very short. Bounce pass. Vaught going all the way in. Missed, but put back in by Brasfield, and Coach Tony Miller needs a timeout. That was a very quick 7-0 run by the Koalas in just about a minute's time. Bruins have to find their game back. 2.5 to go in the first half. Bruins up 36-33. Back from the timeout. Bruins up 3 now. Koalas have done a good job getting this game back in control, and Pittman right away drives and puts it in. Pittman's become that guy that when the Bruins need a bucket, he's the one to call. Drive and fancy finish, and won by Brasfield. Kendall Brasfield's had a great last couple of minutes. Been one of the key reasons that the Koalas are back in this game. Has 12 points. Brasfield improves on his 71% from the free throw line. And now the lead's only 2. Brunson flying around that screen, was wanting to shoot, but too much momentum going the other way. Pouncey kicks back out to Vanderhart. Vanderhart driving. That's blocked by Johnson. And now taken back by Skelton. Skelton behind the back. Skelton was looking over to Pouncey in the corner and tipped out by Mendez. Bruins are going to inbound the ball from an awkward spot in the corner. It's going to be Pittman. Good cut by Vanderhart. Vanderhart can't put it in for the and one, but another trip to the free throw line for the Bruins. That was a play call by Pittman. Coach Miller called a play. Pittman shook it off, and then Miller changed it. And as a result, we go to the free throw line. Vanderhart, great free throw shooter. Puts the first one in, shooting 81% on the season. And he's shot in a lot of them, too. That one was long off the hand, and Vanderhart knew it. Bruins lead 39-36, minute and a half left. Good move by Mendez. Mendez kicking out to Vaught. Another fancy move by Vaught, and he traveled. He did. The original move by Vaught on that drive with the spin was real nice, but then he just got caught up in his own feet. The pass fake made Mendez stumble, and now Tosada's pouncing for 3, in and out, no good. Minute left in the first. Vaught looking to go quickly. Vaught sidestep and put in. That was a difficult layup for Vaught with his offhand. Pittman looking to go fast the other way. Pouncey on the drive. Pouncey, no good. Gets his own rebound. Skelton's clapping for it in the corner. Pump fake. Sidestep. 4-3. It's good. Justin Skelton. That was pretty. Mendez. Cross-court pass to Vaught. And now Brasfield. Brasfield drive and lay with the left. Bruins up 42-40. Shot clock is off. They're going to hold for the last one. 15 seconds to go in the first. What a great first half we've seen today. This is a basketball game that you enjoy. Pittman for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Brasfield. Mendez full court heave is going to be short. Was late anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. But what a half of basketball. This is what we want to see. Bruins lead 42-40. The second half will resume in 15 minutes. Welcome back to the Davis Fieldhouse for the second half of tonight's thriller. My name is Trent Goldsmith, still on the call with you, and the next 20 minutes is going to be a fun 20 minutes of basketball. Starters are back in for each team. That one's stolen away right away by Brasfield. Brasfield puts it up and in and ties it at 42 right away. Brasfield had an incredible first half, leading the Koalas' efforts with 15 points. Now has 17 on the night, and he's the only scorer for the Koalas in double digits. Whereas the Bruins, Brunson and Skelton both have 10 points tonight so far. Bruins had a 12-point lead with just about 5 minutes to go in the first half. And finally, foul is going to be called against Whitley, and that's 5. The stat sheet has that one wrong. That's his 5th. So it turns out to just be his 4th, and that's another turnover to start this half by the Bruins. The big man tried to go coast to coast, didn't quite work out for him. The Koalas get the ball back. Vaught, great take, no good, and now Vanderhart rips the rebound down. Bruins might go right at Whitley to try to get his 5th foul. It does say he has 4 fouls on the first half stat sheet, but must have just been 3, so he has 4 now. Pittman driving, no good. Tried to get that one over Nakia Johnson. Another first half stat that stood out was the Bruins shooting 16 free throws to the Koalas 3. The Koalas did get in foul trouble. Same with the Bruins were at the free throw line like every other offensive trip. Nakia Johnson puts it up and in, and the Koalas have the lead. Again, the Bruins had a 12-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Brunson looking to answer back, no good. And then the Koalas went on a quick 8-0 run, and then it got shoved down to 2 points. And now you look up at the scoreboard, and Koalas have a 2-point lead. Vanderhart takes that one away, slows it up a little bit. Bruins offense has to find some motion. Dean, and now pouncing the corner against Whitley. Devin Dean at the top of the key for 3, no good. Ripped down by Johnson, and Vaught's going to take his time. Nakia Johnson up strong. Koalas extend their lead to 4. The Koalas bench is getting loud over there. Not a lot of Columbia fans. Vanderhart for 3 from the top. Puts it in. Bruins needed that back within 1. Chad Vanderhart needed that. He's had a slow couple of games from the offensive side. Obviously, he's a big difference maker literally everywhere on the basketball court, but his offensive game has been a little off past couple of games, so he needed to see that shot go in. Vaught with a big step. That wasn't a travel. That was a clean play. That one goes out of bounds. Bruins ball. Vanderhart. And now Pittman. Vanderhart pops back out, one and another one, thinks about it, finally puts it up, and that was just off the whole way. He knew it. He hesitated too much on that shot. Vaught up ahead. Vaught is fouled by Pouncey. Not much Sostanis Pouncey can do to get out of the way of that. It's called for a blocking foul, and Vaught's going to go to the free throw line. A.J. Vaught struggles from the free throw line. 17 for 40 on the season at 42%. And the struggle continues. That one rattles out. Skelton and Barfield back in the game for Pouncey and Dean. Tay Burton back in for the Koalas. He came in for Whitley. Second free throw from Vaught is short, and he misses both. Struggles continue from the free throw line for A.J. Vaught. Seems to be the only bad stat in his game. Very quick guard. Good cut by Barfield. Puts it in with his left. Barfield's played some great minutes tonight. Vaught up against Vanderhart. That leaves Johnson all alone for the slam. Back and forth we go. 4 minutes down here in the second half. Koalas lead 48-47. Skelton driving spin. Thought about an elbow jumper. Good cut by Vanderhart. Vanderhart puts it in. A lot of off-ball cuts for the Bruins to start this half, finding buckets right at the basket. Good defense by Barfield and Brunson. And now O'Bannon at the top, taken away by Vanderhart. Vanderhart can't get the handle, puts it up still, and finds it anyway. You can just tell Vanderhart wants that highlight dunk. He lost control, but somehow regathered it enough to lay it in. Vaught taken away by Vanderhart again. That middle spot's just not available. Pittman 4-3 off the rim. Good rebound by Skelton and save. And the Bruins get it back. Brunson in the corner. Thought about it. Pump fake driving. Good spin. Puts him on a spin cycle. Missed the layup. Gets the rebound and puts it back in. So much just happened. And the Bruins now have a 5-point lead. First timeout called of the half is going to turn into the media timeout. Bruins lead 53-48, a 9-point switch just like that. Back from the timeout, Koala's ball. One thing that I don't think Coach Deere and the Koalas expected was this kind of offense out of the Bruins. In their first matchup in October, the Bruins only had 2 points. About 12 to 13 minutes into the game, their offense was just not working to start their season. And the growth since then is immeasurable. Like, they are exploding all levels right now. Finding their rhythm going into the Christmas break. Nakia Johnson is just a strong guy. Puts that one in past Chad Vanderhart. This is the last home game the Bruins have before Christmas break. And then when they come back in January, their first home game is against Pensacola Christian College. Skelton with the mid-range off the front rim. Can't trickle in. Good look by Skelton. First home game back from Christmas break is against PCC. And Barfield doesn't like that one. And I don't know how much you can tell how many people are here tonight. There's a good amount. There's a good amount on the side that you can't see. But this place will be filled up completely. It's going to be loud. It's going to be raucous. And it's going to be a fun game. That foul by Barfield is going to take us to our first official media timeout of the half. Conveniently located off of I-385 and just 5 miles from downtown Greenville, the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel wants to give you 10% off the best available daily rate. Their on-site bistro serves Starbucks breakfast and dinner with a seasonal outdoor pool with fire pit and grill available. You can learn more at Marriott.com. Back from the media timeout, the Bruins 5 is Justin Skelton, Connor Barfield, Chad Vanderhart, Trevor Pittman, and Devin Dean. Koala's A.J. Vaught, Chandler O'Bannon, Kendall Brasfield, Nakia Johnson, and Tay Burton. Vaught, quick feet, and another turnover by Vaught, and another takeaway and steal by Vanderhart. It's the start of the half. Pittman with some fancy dribbling, gets cut off. Vanderhart can't finish. Rebound by Dean. Kicked out to Connor Barfield. And now Skelton. Vanderhart drive. Kick. Dean 4-3. Short. He's getting upset at himself. He's not knocking down these shots he's used to knocking down. Brasfield directing the offense. A couple hand checks by Barfield to keep him honest. Now Nakia Johnson, the one keeping him in the game. Nakia Johnson going to work. He is the single reason that the Koalas are in this game in this second half. Using his size to his advantage, it's a 53-52 game. Barfield wants to drive against Burton. Barfield to Dean. Dean drives, spin cycle, back, fade away. Yes, sir! Brasfield. Burton. Zone defense is making it hard. Brasfield drives, and that one's going to be a blocking foul against Chad Vanderhart. Couldn't get out of the way. Koalas are going to get the ball under the basket. Braxton Murray's waiting to check in. And he will check in for Chad Vanderhart. A.J. Vaught inbounding the ball. Finds Burton. Burton lays it up and in. Burton found the weak spot of that defense. Was all alone on the lay. Still going back and forth. 55-54. Murray. Pittman. Pittman, step back, three. No good. Put up and in by Connor Barfield. Barfield read that one off the rim and put it right back in. Good look by Vaught. That's a corner three, no good. And rebounded by Skelton. Skelton going quickly. Skelton looking up. No teammates are ahead of him, so he goes back to Pittman. Over to Dean, who saves it. And Barfield. Pittman going to work. Finds Murray, excuse me. 12 on the shot clock. Into Murray. Murray backing down. Skelton with a mid-range. Puts it in. Nakia Johnson taken away by Dean. Skelton up the floor. Justin Skelton puts it in. Wanted to dunk, but Vaught made him think twice about that one. But 2 points is 2 points. And Skelton smiling after that one a little bit. So many steals and turnovers forced by the Bruins. Pittman now puts it in. No! Misses the lay. Good defense by Brasfield. And now the other way. That one's going to be called a charge. Offensive foul against A.J. Vaught. Devin Dean stands his ground. It's time to take a breather. The sub-12 media timeout where the Bruins lead 61-54. Back from the media timeout. Bruins with a 7-point lead. 10.5 to go in the game. Posadas Pouncey and Trevor Brunson back in the game for the Bruins. And Austin Harrell in the game for the Koalas. Pouncey spins. Lost the control. Somehow got it back, but then Vaught battled for it. Jump ball, Koala's ball. Bruins with a press. Barfield picking up the ball. And now Pouncey. And the Bruins go back into their zone, which has been dominant, to say the least, in this second half. Harrell for three with pressure. He was fouled. Body bump by Skelton. And just like the Bruins had a couple chances for three from the free throw line, the Koalas get one themselves here. Harrell's shooting three from the free throw line. Leads the... I didn't say it before he shot it, but he leads the team with 84.5%. But he misses the first one. But he puts the second one in like it's no one's business. In comes Thomas Whitley. Risky substitution there for the Koalas. Whitley has 4 fouls. One more and he's done. And Harrell puts the third one in. Goes 2 for 3 from the line. Murray. Skelton driving against Whitley. And now Brunson. Brunson shuffled his feet. It's going to be a travel violation against Brunson. Koala is going to get the ball back. Vanderhart will come in for Justin Skelton. Koalas with a big chance here to cut into this lead. Was looking for Harrell in the corner. And now Whitley back to Brasfield, and now Vaught into O'Bannon. No foul call, but blocked by Vanderhart. Koala's ball. Trevor Pittman back into the game for Connor Barfield. In and one. by Brasfield. Vaught was being a little jitterbug on that inbound play. I think he's allowed to move like that, as long as he doesn't move side to side. He found Brasfield, and Brasfield gets an and one and can cut this lead to 2. He does exactly that, 61-59. 9.5 minutes to go in the game. It's shaping to be a lot like the last home game where the Bruins won it on the Trevor Pittman layup in the final seconds. Brunson. Pittman looking in to Murray, but cross-court pass to Vanderhart instead. Vanderhart driving against Whitley, nothing called. Turnover. Koala's going the other way. O'Bannon, no good, but put back up and hit. No, did not go in. Oh, man, Brasfield's hurt. Brasfield's feeling it. Pittman with the left puts it in. Injury timeout. I think Brasfield's shoulder did something. That did not look good. He was in pain right away. Brasfield still noticeably in pain near the bench for the Koalas, and he runs out of the room. Just a quick injury timeout. So players going to resume right now. Nakia Johnson came back in. Vaught got Chad Vanderhart jumping. And then Vanderhart really had no choice but to foul him. It's going to be his 3rd foul. Better be careful. 2 fouls to go. And Vaught is going to the free throw line. Again, struggles from the line. 0 for 2 so far tonight. And he finds that one. Devin Dean coming back in for Braxton Murray. One goes off back rim. Johnson gets the rebound. Harrell and now O'Bannon. O'Bannon drives. Good defense by Dean. Over to Whitley for 3, and this game is tied. 63-63. Whitley ties it with a three-pointer. Pittman. Now Brunson posting up against Vaught. Out to Vanderhart. Kick to Pittman for 3. Is this the answer? No good. Vaught all the way with his left. Excuse me, with his right. He switched at the last second, and the Koalas have the lead. And Coach Tony Miller calls a timeout. The Bruins need it. Now down 2. Just a 30-second timeout. And since it is sub-8, the first dead ball after 8 minutes, it's going to be turned into immediate timeout. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online today at fcisc.com. That is fcisc.com. Bruins now down 2. And they're going to face a little bit of man-to-man pressure up the floor, but Pittman's going to take care of it. Miscommunication. Dean gathers that pass. Vanderhart wasn't looking, but good thing Dean was there. Dean driving against Whitley. Dean kick out to Pouncey in the corner. And another air ball. That's the second straight air ball 3 by the Bruins. Vaught getting into some space. Harrell, and now Whitley for 3 again. Whitley is on fire. Playing with 4 fouls, making a difference. He's got to be careful on defense, but he's an absolute force on offense right now. Dean, strong drive, puts it in, up and over O'Bannon. Dean bullies his way to the basket, brings the Bruins back within 3. Oh, Whitley wants it again. Vaught kicks out to Whitley. Whitley fakes the pass. You can tell he wants to shoot. Over to Harrell. Into Johnson. Dean tried to come in for a weak side block, but Johnson puts it in first. It is a 70-65 game. Pouncey. Vanderhart. Bruins looking to answer. Pittman, wide open for 3. It's good! Trevor Pittman always showing up when the Bruins need it the most with a 3-pointer. Back within 2. Everyone's feeling the pressure now in the Davis Fieldhouse. Harrell. Into Vaught. Vaught out to Whitley. Back to Vaught for 3. It connects. The basket will count. It's a loose ball foul against the Koalas. And Vaught answers back immediately. Back up 5 of the Koalas. And the Koalas call a 30-second timeout. Coach Deere over there probably discussing the game plan for the remaining 6 minutes on how to grow this lead, because the Bruins keep answering back over and over again. And honestly, folks, it could go either way. Both teams have the capability of going on an offensive run. The Bruins have the ability to go on a 12-0 run right now and command the rest of the game. But the Koalas have been knocking down the shots whenever they need it. So they have the ability to go on a 5-0 run and make this a 10-point game just like that. But then again, this is basketball. And usually it comes down to the last couple of minutes. So buckle up. We have an exciting 6 remaining minutes tonight in the Davis Fieldhouse. Brunson trying to answer back, in and out. He would have loved to see that one go down. Bruins need a defensive stop. Pittman playing close to Vaught, not giving him any space. Now Harrell. Tostadas Pouncey, good defense. Kick out to Whitley for another one. No good. O'Bannon rebound, puts it right back in on the slam. Bruins now facing a 7-point deficit. Dean drive and kick out to Brunson or Vanderhart. Vanderhart trips, somehow keeps possession. Vanderhart now trying to back down Johnson. That's going to be difficult. He spins, pump fake, puts it up. No good. Behind the back by Vaught. Vaught is patient and puts it in over Dean. And it's a 9-0. It's a 9-point lead for the Koalas. Vanderhart kicks out to Pouncey, and now Dean. Dean thought about a 3, now driving. Dean strong, no foul called, forced layup. Vanderhart lost his shoe. The Bruins playing 5-on-4. Fancy pass by Vaught. Harrell, and now Johnson in the post. Johnson, no good. Good defense by Dean. Bruins going the other way. Vanderhart driving. Vanderhart up. took that layup backwards, and the Koalas slow it down. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the game. Bruins still down 9. They can't get the points on the board after the defensive stops right now. Vaught, Euro step, no good. Rebound by Vanderhart. Pittman now at the ball. Vanderhart dribbling up. 3 substitutions ready to get in for the Bruins. Pittman back to Vanderhart for 3 in the corner. The Bruins need it. It's no good. Harrell for 3. No good. Pouncey gathers. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Both teams have gotten cold. Pittman wants it. Pittman gets it. Again, when the Bruins need it most, Trevor Pittman shows up. Back within 6. 3 minutes to go. Defensive stop would be huge here. Whitley. That one's tipped by Brunson. Brunson saying goes the other way, trying to get the refs to agree with him. And we're finally going to go to our sub-4 media timeout. And after, Barfield, Skelton, and Murray all looking to come in for the Bruins to try to make a quick difference. We are under 3 minutes here. Bruins down 77-71. Back from the media timeout. It's a new 5 for the Bruins. You got Pittman, Brunson, Barfield, Murray, and Skelton. Koala's ball, 14 on the shot clock. A.J. Vaught all the way back there will take it deep. Now 10 on the shot clock. Vaught trying to get into the lane. Murray cuts him off. 5 on the shot clock. Looking good to work. Whitley has to go quickly. Whitley up in the air and puts it in on a prayer. That was huge for the Koalas late in the shot clock. Now up 8. Murray has the mismatch. Skelton drives, lays with his right. No foul call, but he puts it in anyway. Strong drive to the basket for Justin Skelton, back within 6. Koalas looking to waste a lot of time off the clock. Whitley was almost backcourt. Vaught drives. Vaught around, ring around the Rosie, tries to put it up over Murray, tries to find O'Bannon. O'Bannon no good the first time, but is fouled on the putback. Brunson's second. And now O'Bannon's going to go to the free throw line, where he struggles and shoots 57%. Vanderhart and Dean both looking to come back in. First one finds the bottom of the net after bouncing around the rim. Barfield and Murray coming out. Dean and Vanderhart, big leaders for this Bruins team. I think this might be the 5 to end the game for the Bruins. First or second one by O'Bannon is also good. O'Bannon, clutch free throws for someone that shoots 57%. It's an 8-point lead for the Koalas. Brunson 1 in the 3, now driving on his left. And Brunson's going to win a trip to the free throw line. And this honestly might be one of the first trips to the free throw line in the whole half. After shooting 16 free throws in the first half, the whistles have been silent. And now Brunson gets a chance to cut into this lead at the free throw line. Huge free throws here, can cut it to 6 again. Makes the first one. If he makes this one, it could be a 2-possession game. If he makes this one, the Bruins can actually add pressure too. This is huge. And it goes in. Bruins press. Pittman. Brunson against Vaught. Vaught dribbling up. Vaught gets out of it. And now Vaught's going to take his time. Bruins need to stop. Koalas can all but put this one away with some points. Vaught with the handle. Taken away by Skelton. Bruins need to convert. Skelton going forward. Kicks back to Brunson. Pittman. Can he do it again? Oh, in and out. That would have been huge. Now a minute left. Vaught kicks to Harrell. Harrell. No good. Rebound by O'Bannon. Blocked by Brunson. Rebounded by Vaught now. And Vanderhart takes it away. Bruins have to go quickly. Vanderhart, it's a jump ball. Great defense. People want to foul, but that ball was grabbed very tightly by Whitley. The Bruins keep possession on the jump ball. Get the ball underneath the basket, down 6. 45 seconds to go. Pittman's going to inbound into Devin Dean. Devin Dean spin cycle, puts it up with his left hand. Bruins back within 4. Bruins pressure again. That's a travel. That's a travel. No, a foul's called. Oh, man. Bruins bench doesn't like it. Bruins crowd doesn't like it. That's going to send Vaught to the free throw line for a one-on-one, or one-and-one, excuse me. Vaught, 42% free throw shooter. Can he make the one that counts? No good. Another rebound. Offensive rebound by the Koalas. Timeout, Koalas. They have the ball with 30 seconds to go. The Bruins couldn't secure a rebound. Whitley brings it down. It's going to be a full timeout. It's the small things the Bruins can't do right now, and that's why they're down 4 points, but they have 30 seconds to go. There is still a lot of time in this game. Only 2 possessions. An and 1-3 would be a miracle to tie it. But get ready. Mendez checking in at the table, so he's going to be in once play resumes. Man, we are getting some thrillers here at the Davis Fieldhouse early on in the season. Their home opener, the Bruins, I think only lost by like 2 points, and it was honestly just a free throw game where they didn't make the free throws. Last game in the Davis Fieldhouse was a game winner by Pittman, and now we got this one. I enjoy games like this, but I would enjoy them a lot more if the Bruins can pull them out. .9 on the game clock, 19 on the shot clock. The question is, do the Bruins foul? 11-second difference. It's a tough situation. Bruins are definitely going to try to get the ball right away. Whitley's going to inbound it into Mendez, and they are going to foul right away. Mendez is going to go to the free throw line where he shoots 92%. That was not the one you wanted to foul if you were the Bruins, and that's exactly why Mendez went into the game. 12 for 13 on the season. It's a 1-and-1, and it goes in. Going to get a chance at a second one to extend this to a 6-point lead. And he does. Bruins down 6, 28 to go. Pittman picks it up. Pittman has to go quickly. Pittman, spot up three, no good, and rebounded by Whitley. Foul's going to be called. That's going to send Whitley to the free throw line for double bonus. He'll get 2 shots. Whitley shoots 50%. Whitley misses the first. Still a 2-possession game. This would make it a 3-possession game and make it nearly out of reach for the Bruins. Now up 7. Bruins have to go quickly, just have to get points on the board for any sort of hope. Brunson for 3 from deep. Off front rim, rebounded by O'Bannon. And they're going to foul one more time. And this one's going to be finished up by the Koalas. Hard-fought game for the Bruins. Just couldn't get that lead back once they lost it in the second half. This was a lot closer game than I think what Coach Deere thought it was going to be. Again, Bruins lost by 19 against the Koalas the first time. Only scoring 2 points in the first 12 minutes of the game. Much different story here tonight. The Bruins have grown so much this season. This loss is going to hurt a little bit. It's going to sting. But they have 2 exhibition games against Winthrop and Anderson before Christmas break. And then they have Christmas break where they, I think, will have a couple weeks off. And then they'll come back and play Pensacola Christian College here at home in the Davis Fieldhouse. Harrell's going to dribble this one out. There is a lot to look forward to in this season for this Bruins basketball team. You just have to stick around, support them through it all. This is a good athletic basketball team whose camaraderie is just growing. I promise you, the second semester is going to be full of a lot of wins and a lot of dominance by this Bruins team. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. The Bruins could not come away with it and lose 86-77 against the Koalas. My name is Trent Goldsmith, signing off till January. Have a very Merry Christmas break, Bruin Nation. Good night.